All right, tech enthusiasts, strap in. Apple's just dropped a silicon bombshell that's got the digital world spinning faster than a quantum hard drive. Meet the 4M AI model, a multimodal, multitasking, multilingual, multi-device brainchild that's about to make your current AI look like a flip phone at a smartphone convention. This isn't just another incremental update, folks. We're talking about an AI revolution that's got more features than a Swiss Army knife crossed with a transformer. Apple's unleashed this digital beast on the unsuspecting public through a demo that's more addictive than your favorite mobiles game and potentially more useful than coffee on a Monday morning. Let's break down this quadruple threat. First up, multimodal. This AI doesn't just read text, it devours images, audio, and video like a data-hungry Pac-Man. It's the ultimate sensory overload, but in a good way. Imagine asking Siri to plan your vacation, and instead of just listing hotels, it creates a virtual reality tour, complete with local music and real-time currency conversion. It's like having a travel agent, a translator, and a VR headset all rolled into one pixelated package. Next, multitasking. This AI juggles tasks like a circus performer on a caffeine binge. Not just walking and chewing gum, it's solving differential equations while composing a sonnet and ordering your groceries, all without breaking a digital sweat. It's the kind of efficiency that'll make your human brain feel like it's running on Windows 95. Then there's the multilingual aspect. Forget bilingual. This AI is omnilingual. It switches between languages faster than you can say polyglot. It's not just translation, it's cultural interpretation on steroids. Ask it to explain a Japanese pun in Spanish while using Australian slang, and it'll do it before you can finish your flat white. Lastly, multi-device. This AI is more connected than a LinkedIn influencer at a networking event. Start a task on your iPhone, continue it on your Mac, finish it on your iPad, and have your Apple Watch give you a virtual high five. It's like your devices are playing a high-stakes game of hot potato, but the potato is your productivity, and nobody's dropping the ball. But here's where it gets really wild. The 4M model isn't just a jack-of-all-trades. It's the master of all of the above. It's like if Da Vinci, Einstein, and Marie Curie had a digital love child raised by the entire internet. This AI doesn't just process information, it practically breathes it. In the real world, this translates to some mind-bending applications. In healthcare, the 4M could analyze your genetic code, cross-reference it with every medical journal ever published, factor in your Netflix viewing habits, because why not? And diagnose you faster than you can say hypochondria. It might even predict future health issues and gently suggest you lay off the midnight snacks in your preferred language and tone. Of course. For education, it's like having a tutor who's not only swallowed every textbook, but also understands your learning style better than you do. Visual learner? Here's an augmented reality simulation of the Roman Empire. Auditory learner? Let's break down quantum physics through a rap battle. Kinesthetic learner? Your phone just turned into a holographic chemistry lab. It's personalized learning on a level that makes traditional education look like cave paintings. Content creators, hold onto your laptops. Writer's block? The 4M will whip up a storyline that makes Shakespeare look like he's writing grocery lists. Need a video edit? It'll cut together a masterpiece that would make Scorsese weep with joy, all while translating it into 17 languages, optimizing it for every social media platform, and predicting its viral potential with scary accuracy. But let's not get too carried away in our techno-utopian dreams. The 4M model isn't without its challenges. Teaching an AI context and nuance is like trying to explain irony to a toaster. Theoretically possible, but practically mind-bending. There's a fine line between an AI that gets your jokes and one that thinks it's auditioning for a comedy club. Then there's the question of bias. An AI this powerful could accidentally reinforce stereotypes faster than a Twitter thread gone wrong. Apple's probably feeding the 4M a steady diet of inclusivity training and philosophical debate, like sending your digital assistant to a really intense, really woke summer camp. Privacy concerns? Oh, they're there. Lurking like a pop-up ad you can't close. Apple's touting on-device processing faster than you can say data breach, but when your AI knows you better than your therapist, things can get dicey. It's a tightrope walk between convenience and 1984, and Apple's trying to balance without a net. The computational power needed to run this digital dynamo is no jokey. Why either? We might need to harness the energy of a small star just to keep it running. Apple's likely got more engineers working on this than NASA had for the moon landing. all trying to figure out how to make the 4M run on good vibes and recycled dreams. Sustainability is another head scratcher. Running an AI this powerful might require more energy than a small country. Apple's probably got a secret lab somewhere trying to make the 4M carbon neutral. Maybe they'll crack the code on fusion power while they're at it. Hey, if any company can make eco-friendly AI sexy, it's Apple. Now, let's talk competition. How does the 4M stack up against the likes of GPT-4 or Google's Gemini? Well, imagine if those AIs went to the gym, got a PhD, and learned to juggle flaming torches all at the same time. That's the 4M model for you. While others are playing checkers, Apple's playing 5D chess on a quantum board. But it's not just about raw power. The 4M's integration into the Apple ecosystem is tighter than the seal on a submarine. It's not just an AI, it's a digital extension of yourself. It knows your schedule, your preferences, your habits, probably better than you do. It's like having a personal assistant who's also a mind reader and a fortune teller. The ethical implications? Buckle up, because we're entering philosophical territory that would make Socrates reach for a strong drink. When your AI can predict your decisions before you make them, where does free will fit in? It's the kind of existential crisis that'll have you questioning reality while your AI orders your favorite comfort food, because it knew you'd need it. As for the future, well, hold on to your neural networks. The 4M model isn't just changing the game, it's inventing a whole new sport. We're talking about AI that could potentially solve climate change, unravel the mysteries of dark matter, and finally explain why your cat stares at empty walls, all before breakfast. In conclusion, Apple's 4M AI model isn't just a leap forward, it's a quantum teleportation to a future we're barely prepared for. It's the Swiss Army knife of the digital world, the Babel fish of the 21st century, and probably the closest thing we'll get to a digital genie without rubbing a lamp. Are we ready for an AI that's smarter, faster, and more multilingual than the entire United Nations put together? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the future of AI just got a whole lot more interesting, and it's speaking to us in ways we never imagined possible. So, whether you're an Apple fanatic, a tech enthusiast, or just someone who wants their phone to understand their 3 a.m. existential crises in any language, the 4M AI model is here to blow your mind. It's not just raising the bar, it's launching the bar into orbit. Welcome to the future, folks. Hope you brought your universal translator and a sense of wonder. You're gonna need both.